You prayed for peace and somehow felt more anxious afterwards. That's really confusing because you're doing everything you've been taught to do. So now you're not just anxious, you're also wondering what's wrong with your faith. You're not crazy. You're just stuck in a loop that no one's taught you how to get out of. Here's what's actually happening. The issue isn't your faith. It's the way you've been taught to deal with anxiety. The trap is this. Trying to fix anxiety is what's actually keeping it alive. Because the more you try to get rid of it, the more your attention locks onto it. And whatever you focus on grows, good or bad. But here's what most people don't realize. You can't think your way out of something happening in your body. And that's why this keeps happening. We feel anxious, we try and fix it, we focus on it, get stronger, so we try harder, and that's the loop. And it's exhausting. This is the part where most women, like me, say things like, man, after I prayed, I somehow felt more anxious. Or I tried to take my thoughts captive, but it just made me more aware of it. I remember there were so many nights I couldn't sleep. My mind wouldn't shut off. So I did everything I thought I was supposed to do. I took my thoughts captive. I tried to slow my breathing my way to sleep. I quoted scripture to myself. I tried not to think at all. And instead of calming down, it would go on for hours. I remember laying there crying, thinking, Father, why is this not working? I don't know what else to do. Because I thought if I just did it right, it would go away. But anxiety doesn't work like that. And those were the moments where I really started to question things. There were moments that I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. I knew I wanted to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. I knew I needed to take my thoughts captive in order to do that. And I would do it. But my body would still feel on edge. My mind kept going. And I couldn't calm the inner turmoil down. No matter what truth or how much truth or breathing I did or told myself. And then eventually I realized the key. This isn't just a thought problem. It's a state in my body. My body is doing exactly what God created it to do. Man. And if my body's dysregulated, my mind can't lead. If you're stuck in your body, you can't get your mind to do what it's supposed to do. So we're using the wrong tool for the wrong moment. So instead of trying to think your way out of it, you have to shift your state first. You have to move out of that place of anxious energy into a place of gratitude or laughter or joy or peace or hope or love. Anything in a positive state. That's where real change starts to happen. And there are so many ways to do that, but it's not what most people expect. It doesn't just start with our thoughts. It starts with our body. Our body has to feel safe so that we can then move into this other place. Whatever can make you safe. So if you've been sitting there thinking, why isn't praying working for me? Or why can't I just feel peace? Why is my faith failing me? I want you to hear this clearly. There is nothing wrong with your faith. You've just been using the wrong tools for the moment you're in. You've been trying to solve a body level experience with thought level tools. But once that shift happens, everything starts to change. And this brings up the next question, the next natural question. Like, okay, but does this actually work? Because it's one thing to understand this whole concept, and it's another to actually see things change in your life real time. So in my next video, I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like and what happens when you try to stop fixing the anxiety and start responding to it differently. Check the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.